Hey everybody, welcome back to my Sunday chat, which I haven't done in a few weeks. Now today, if you've seen yesterday's story time, you know I've got my 5 babies by Margaret Marsh. And this little one is Lottie, and she is the Agnes kit by Julie Horan, I'm pretty sure. I'll actually put the kit name of all these babies in the description so you know who they are. So this is Lottie, short for Charlotte, and this little pink rabbit. Now this little pink rabbit was lost. I went shopping yesterday. Lottie's first big trip out, and I was walking around looking, and I was seeing this little thing sitting on the pillows, and I thought, he's lonely. She's lonely. She needs to come home with me. So looked at the price. I said, yeah, I'll have her. And she is amazing. If you look closely, see little speckles on her? So beautiful. Nice and soft and squishy. So this is my latest baby, and she is so adorable. She's only been out twice so far. First, the other week, I went over to, I think it was Thursday before last, I went over and got a pie, my weekly pie, even though I had no teeth, which is why I actually haven't done any speaking videos in maybe 3 weeks, I think it is. I have a problem with my top teeth. There's mark and cracky mark come in. And keep coming back, and finally they sent them off, and I had no teeth for almost 3 weeks. They come back Tuesday, I got them. And getting used to them again was really weird. Being without teeth, my face was beginning to, especially my top face was getting to fall because I had no support for my mouth and everything. So I was so glad to get them back. What I was eating, I actually had some meal replacement shakes I would have for 2 meals a day, and the other meals I'll actually have, sometimes I would have mashed potato and gravy, or I actually got some Meals on Wheels meals, and I had those. It was only one off because I'm not on a thing called My Aged Care, which is a thing for aged care here in Australia. I'm not on that because I'm not old enough. But they said for this one-off thing they would do it, so I ordered 7 meals. I said I wanted 7 soft meals, so they chose the meals. Thought I'll send something. Plus they gave me 2 pureed meals. The pureed meals, the last one I had was chicken, and that was really nice. But they had this, I don't know if it was peas in there or what it was, but that wasn't nice. But had gravy, it was really nice. And yeah, I know the first meal I heated up wasn't hot enough because I put it in the 5.5 minutes. Then I had to put it back in again with Glad wrap around it. So I thought my microwave was dying, but the problem is my microwave is only 700 watts. And you needed the 5.5 minutes was for 1,000 watts. So I had to Google to find out how much, and for that would be 8 minutes. So sometimes I put it on a bit extra to make it hot. And what I found is that without the teeth, I had to be sure it wasn't too hot. Otherwise, it would burn the roof of my mouth. And I've had dentures for a long time. Even when I was in high school, I had a part denture. And not having the roof, I know things that were really funny was some things you don't think about. You're doing something and you put something in your mouth to hold or do something. Well, I went to do that, and then it fell on the floor because I had no top teeth to hold it. And another time I wanted to take peel a lid off something, and I went to use my teeth and realised I didn't have any top one. It took me a little bit to realise that I had no top teeth. And it was really strange. But one thing I hadn't had in a while was mashed potatoes. And it was so yummy. I make the best mashed potatoes. I don't have them very often. And I had gravy. Usually I had chicken gravy or I had just normal meat gravy. It was beautiful. I just brought the tin of it and you add it to hot water and Bob's your uncle. Oh, she's beautiful. She enjoyed her trip yesterday. We went and got another store. I didn't really want to go out. I didn't want to go out. I got used to staying home. But I wanted to get the storybook that was being released at Big W. And I want to take her and I wanted to get some things. And so we were out for a while, weren't we? Yeah. What did we do? We went to Big W. That's where we got this little fella from. We went to the reject shop. We had to go to the chemist and get some pills. Then we had to go to the health food shop to get some Sicilian husk. Then we went to Woolies and I need to get some fruit. And because I'm doing a shop online. I did a shop online at Coles because they had some good specials. I think I saved about $30, I think. I think about $30 I saved. Maybe a bit more. Yeah. And it was only $4 delivery, so I did a big shop. And I don't like buying my fruit and veggie online because I like to pick my own. So I did that yesterday. I just got some grapes and a lettuce. I didn't get any Vegemite. I got no Vegemite. So I can't have a lettuce, cheese and Vegemite sandwich. I got Vegemite. I wonder when it runs out. I have to check when it runs out, see if it's okay. And I might have that for tea. My holiday was really good. I hope you all enjoyed the videos I did. I'm sorry that last one I didn't get to see any kangaroos, but I will work on something to go to a zoo down a couple of hours away. There's a zoo down there. I might go away for a couple of nights so that way I'm not travelling in the one day. So I have like another bit of a holiday. I think the only thing downside from the holiday was the place I stayed was beautiful. It was nice. It was clean. But the fridge didn't have a little freezer. It would have been nice. The shower was amazing. The shower was big. You probably could put 4 people in there, but there's only one blackie. The shampoo, I tried their shampoo the first night they had there. They supplied it and it was beautiful. My hair was really nice afterwards, even though. But then coming home, I went back to my old shampoo and my hair had to get used to it again. It was Dove shampoo and conditioner. It was really good, but as I said, my hair had to get used to. I used Trimessamine, I think it is. I can't pronounce it, and that's cheap, so I use that. The only couple of downside was there was no decent chair to sit on. There was a chair. It was comfy once you're in there, but because I'm a large girl, getting out was a bit of a pain. Getting out was really. And in the end, I decided, no, I will no longer sit in there. I'll lay on the bed. But that was no good because the bed was too soft for me, my back. So I had to go get some painkillers to add to my other ones to help the back. And one thing I noticed when I walked in, not as soon as I walked in, afterwards, is that the way she had her pillows facing. She had her pillows facing with the opening to the door, which is not what you do. You have the opening to the pillows away from the door. But I do know why she did it, because that's where they have the pretty part of the pillow case, where the opening is, and that's why she had it that way. Maybe I should have said something. I don't know. I didn't really want to say anything, but I didn't. But otherwise, it was nice. I wasn't far from a shopping centre, as you would have seen in one of the videos. The Casuarina, there was a Coles, that was the main thing, Coles, get groceries. There was even pizza place, which I think on the second last night there, I thought, I'm going to get a pizza. Oh my goodness. It cost me $20 or $19.95. I got her Hawaiian, and when I got it home, it was absolutely beautiful. I opened it up and looked down and I thought, oh my God, it was the best looking pizza I have seen in a long time. The pieces were all the same size, maybe a few in and out, but it was perfect. I got Hawaiian, even though there was pineapple on it, I couldn't taste it, but I still thoroughly enjoyed the pizza. And, oh my goodness, I mean, I don't know, I don't think I have. But used to be pizzas years ago when I lived in Kingscliff called Marie's Pizzas, or Mari's, I don't know. They were absolutely beautiful pizzas, absolutely beautiful. I think they were the best pizzas I've ever tasted, really. And beautiful. While I was away, I met up with my younger sister. We went and had lunch at the Austral Cafe in Moulton, and we had there. You had to actually sign in. She had like one of those QR codes they had on it, and she had to scan it. And I thought, what's this for? I've sort of seen it, but I've never actually used one here. We don't have it here in Cobb. She said, what they do, it tells you you're here, takes your information, and if a case comes up in that restaurant, in the Austral on that day, they know who to contact to get tested. But they haven't had a case in Moulton in the area, and we haven't had one here in Cobbs. We've had people who have come here from hot spots and they've been kicked out of places because of where they've been. What else there? And also at the Austral, you couldn't sit at every table. They had every other table was closed where you couldn't sit at it. And I thought, we haven't got that here. We haven't got that here in Coffs. We can sit at any table now. It doesn't matter. We have, even though to come over the PA to social distance, 1.5 metres. Yeah, sure. You know, we're pretty good here at Coffs. We haven't had any cases, as I said. I haven't been worried, or sometimes I'm feeling a bit off. I thought, have I got COVID? Then I get better. But I'm good. But the symptoms for COVID are really weird. Even though they take your temperature, you don't always have a temperature with it. And it's really weird. And I went to, where is it? Tweed City, and they were the same there with the tables. And I was sitting down in I'd actually got, what did I get? I got a cake and a drink. Or was it a muffin? I think it was a muffin and a drink. Went down and sat down, and this lady come rushing over because they seen the baby. They must have realised it was a doll. It was actually Aggie. And her manager wouldn't come out. She was too scared of what to come over and see this doll. And I said, okay, when I'm finished, I will actually go and see her. She said, yes, I will go and see her. And people were amazed. I actually, well, another day, I think I had bead. And this girl, I knew the face. You know, sometimes you see someone and you know the face. I knew this face. And we stopped and talked. She said, I know you. I said, Kingscliff? I said, yes. Yeah, I know you, she said. She was, I think, in a class below my younger sister at school. And we got and talking. And she was saying, I explained about the doll and how I have them. She said, right. She said, it's not something she would do, but she does accept that other people might like to do it. She wasn't putting me down. She was accepting that is what I like to do, and no one should tell you what you want to do, what you can't do. So if you're listening to this, watching this, and you want to take your babies out for a walk or for a trip, and you're scared of how other people are going to react, please. They are the ones with the problem, not you. You were doing this for you, whatever reason you're doing it. You have a mental illness, you couldn't have kids, you've had a miscarriage, whatever reason you are doing this. You are doing it for yourself, and you do what makes you happy. And that's what we are doing. These babies make us happy, especially when we do an unboxing of these amazing artworks that are created by us. Sorry, not by us, by these beautiful people out there who create these. And They are amazing, amazing work. So don't be scared. Just take little steps. I know the first time I took mine out was, I'm just putting this down. When I went down to, where did I go? North Haven. I don't know when it was now. I took, and that's the first time I did it, and I was in the shopping centre. I think I had Lily, and I was in the shop, and these two little old ladies, they were outside waiting for me to come out the shop to see this. They all, people are, even elderly people are amazed, and it is, they say, oh, you got me. She said, I feel stupid. I said, don't feel stupid, because a lot of people, please do not, because your reaction, it helps me. It helps me, lifts me up, and how they actually react to it. They think that they're real. They're not thinking they're real, thinking they accept me because I take my dolls out. And it is amazing. Back to the Austral. Lunch. My sister ordered she ordered one of the small server chips. I was going to get a roast meal, and that was a veggie, but I didn't have a roast meal. Then I seen the lady cutting the roast up. I said, can I have a roll with gravy, please? She said, yes. So I had that with a drink, and I sat down and I was eating it. My sister got hers, and she asked for a small serve of chips. Now, small serve would have been a big serve. And crazy, she said. She couldn't eat it all. And I had this roll, and oh my goodness, it was absolutely beautiful. I went back another day, but I was too late for it. So I had a toasted sanger, and I actually got a piece of cardboard cake. While I was away, I was hoping to get a video with the cardboard cake or take a photo, but it's too late. Speaking of photos, I took a few photos because I wanted to get some photos that I can use for background for my my thumbnails. And I got them. I didn't put the videos together till I got home, and I put the videos together and I uploaded those. And I wanted to, my computer had been playing silly buggers. Like, I have my hard drive divided into two, right? And the second one is the D drive, which for my files. And I actually have folder numbers, like I've got my baby folders for all my baby's photos, and my YouTube stuff are all in my baby's photos. And all of a sudden, a while back, another folder called My Babies had appeared. I thought, what's going on here? This is crazy. Why have I got two folders? Even though one was 05 My Babies, the other was 06 My Babies, and the original one was mine was 06 My Babies. So I deleted 05. Okay. And next thing, like a bit later on, maybe a week or 2-3 weeks later, it came back again. I thought, what is going on here? I tried to actually clear the drive before my holidays, but it couldn't work the way the instructions that I got. So I tried it. So I waited. So when I got home, all the videos were uploaded. I said, okay, everything's backed up. So I went and did it. So I went through it. It didn't take long to do it. Then when I was in doing something, looking for photos, and I thought, where are my photos? So I went on to oh no, when I did that, it actually didn't delete all my stuff from my D drive, my stuff. Even though I had backed it up, I thought, okay, I want to get that off there and I want to start again. So I formatted my D drive. It was all gone. I said, great. So I was looking for, so I went back onto, backed it all up onto an external hard drive. And I was looking for my photos I took while I was up north. I thought, where are my photos? Took me a while to realise I actually hadn't backed them up when I came back, because I did the backup before I went away. So the photos I took while I was up there are gone. I did try to bring them back. I did bring them back, but the photos would not open in the program I used. I Googled and Googled and Googled, could not find anything to help open these photos. I had photos of Kingy Beach and that area. I had photos of the fig tree at Kingscliff, which is 100 years, maybe more old. It's still there. I had photos, other photos, and I was really pissed with myself for not checking that I had these. I was really angry because I did that, but I thought there's nothing I can do. So if ever I get back up to Kingy, I want some more photos. So we'll go see who we get next. As I said, this is Lottie, short for Charlotte, and she's the Agnes kit. Aren't you? Beautiful. Now, next baby. You're coming up later. You're like over there. Now, this one is one of a set of twins I've got. This is Jane. Jane is the Anna kit by Pat Moulton, which is from Bountiful Babies. I didn't realise when I got Jane that she was actually a twin to Ruby. It wasn't until one day I was over at the plaza, I had them both, and I was looking, I thought the hands are the same and the feet were the same. I thought, what's going on? And when I got back, I asked the lady who was living next door about, she said, do you think these are the same kid? And the way she was handling them any which way, and I thought, I handle them, sometimes it depends, but most of the time I handle them like I would a baby. I mean, going from Lottie to Jane is amazing. Look, because I think Jane's about 16 inches. Lottie's is 18. And I know when Margaret said her hair, if she was bald, her head's a bit shapy. But since she's got hair on it, you all know if you've seen the box opening, go for the box opening. She's beautiful. And realised that I had two kitties, two Janes, didn't we? No, two Janes. Jane was my great-grandmother. She passed away in 1983. She was 99 years old. She never wanted to live to be 100, even though she was in her 100th year. She, up until 2 weeks before she died, she was living in her home, being looked after by her daughter, who lived next door. Ma was in hospital. She died of a massive heart attack. That is what finally took her. But at 99, which reminds me, Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, he is 99. He will be 100 on the 10th of June. He's in hospital. I think he had some kind of heart operation. And I hope he's 99. I don't think he's tired of living because he's got a big life. He's had a big life. His kids, his grandkids, and great grandkids, the works, They say that he's doing good. They say that if the Queen goes and visits at the hospital, that's when you've got to be worried, because that is when they think, okay, he's not going to make it. But they reckon he'll be home, which they've been saying for the last couple of weeks. But maybe they won't send him home until they're sure for sure that he's 100%, which is good. 99. He retired from public work in 2017. Understand that he could, because he's not actually king. He's just the Queen's consort. I think that's what you call him. And yeah, thinking of the royal family, probably heard that Oprah Winfrey did do an interview with Harry and Meghan. It's on a station here in Australia on Monday night, tomorrow night. So I'm looking forward to actually seeing that. I think what Harry has done is the best thing he has done for his family, to get away from or the media in England. I think the media in England could be worse than America, because look what happened to Diana, to their mum. She was killed being chased by the paparazzi. And she couldn't get away from it. Right from the time they knew Diana was actually just seeing Charles, there's no way. From then until she died, the paparazzi were always there. And it must have been so hard for her, especially after her divorce where she was alone with it. And it would have been so hard. And that is the reason why Harry did what he did. The pressure in that, what was going on for him and Meghan, was affecting his mental health, and he needed to look after himself to be able to look after his family. So that is the reason why he left the service and he's not leave it, he stepped back. He's still a prince. There's no way he cannot actually lose his princedom because he was born a prince. And he is still in line for the throne, which there's no way he will get it because it's Charles, then there's William, then there's William's kids, then comes Harry. So there's no way he's going. But he looks, I've seen the interview he had with James, that British American night entertainment, the guy, you know that guy? The interview, he looked so relaxed. He was having fun. But Oprah, I don't think Oprah was won't be happy because that's when it came out as the reason why he wanted to step back from being in the royal family, being a working member of the royal family. But he's doing it for himself. He's doing it for his family, most of all, so they can have some kind of life, you know. And now she's pregnant again with another bub, and fingers crossed she has a little girl. So what do you reckon, Jane? Yeah, she has a little girl. And people's thinking, if she has a girl, maybe they should put Diana, call her Diana. No, they won't. I know they won't call it Diana. They'll have another name for her. And he looks good. And I'm looking forward to the interview on Monday night. As I said, I don't think I said it. I followed since right back when Charles and Diana, followed them, followed the engagement, followed the wedding and the birth of their two boys, and even watched Fergie got married, watched her wedding. I was working, but I took a day off, took a sickie to watch that. I watched Diana's funeral. That went for a long time. The Queen did not really, because she was no longer, no, what was it? She wasn't really a working member of the royal family because of when she divorced Charles. But she was still the people's princess. There's nothing people could have changed. And people were up in arms because she didn't come back. She wasn't making a message about the death and everything. But then she was helping the boys. The boys were away. She had to break it to the boys. The boys were the main thing. Evelina funeral, when the hearse went past, she was there and she actually bowed to the hearse. Actually didn't have a hearse. They are on a machine thing. They had an open thing. When I know the Queen said she would never abdicate because this is her life work, and she's 92 or she's 93 or something like that anyway, or she's a bit older than that. It's her life work, and I just thought maybe if Philip passes away, maybe she might do it then. I know she'll have to go into mourning, which were shut down. That was it. And I don't know if you know this, but when they travel, when the royal family travel, no matter where they go, they've got to take a black outfit. They've got to take, especially the ladies, they've got to take outfit in case while they're away that someone in the royal family dies, and that when they're seen in public afterwards, they're in black as in mourning. That's what happened when the Queen was away overseas when her father passed away. She didn't have anything, and they had to get her something so that she could wear the black, so that she's in mourning for the death of her father. But 99, it's a good age. And the Queen is still going good. Oh my goodness, I think she's the most strongest person to do what she does every single day. Although it would have been good when she's with the COVID. I think the COVID, I know it's bad. There have been so many people around the world have died because of this. And it is so sad that so many had to die. But in that, there's some good things have come out of it. Like the royal family have actually had a break. They've been, I know they work all the time. There's people say, what do? They do. They're traveling and they're standing all the time. What they've always got a smile. I'd hate to be that. I would hate to be that. I'm glad that I'm no longer. I was told by a relative that we are related to the royal family, but there's no proof because it was Prince Albert. You know, they always have a dalliance, as they call it, with chambermaid or what. Well, he had one and he got her pregnant, and he put her on a ship to Australia. She gave birth on the ship over, and that baby was a little girl, and that little girl married a convict son. This is only what I've been told, and we've got no proof. There's no proof. Not unless we do a DNA. I don't know. This is just what I'm told. I'm not saying it's true. It's just what I've been told. Hey, Janie. So that's Janie. Who are we going to have next? Who? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the bully by the toe. You lay down next to your sis. And we'll take this one. Oh, this is a heavy one, I tell you. This is May. May is the Alexa kit by Bountiful Babies. And May is my grandmother's second name. But even though Nana's name was spelled M-A-Y, I spelled this one M-A-E. But I think someone on here mentioned it. Anyway, I think Jane is very light. She's a very dainty one. Yeah, but I like the heavy ones. They're good to cuddle. She cuddles up, curls up, and I was thinking earlier going to have to start changing soon, maybe, because we have actually now into autumn. We started autumn on the 1st of March, and we've got to start changing my babies. Excuse me. I've been up a while. I woke early. I thought, oh no, I'm staying here. So, what else you got to say? The weather. The weather has been, ever since I got back from my holiday, we've been wet. There are some times when it's been pissing down. I mean, really heavy. And the one thing has been really good is has not affected me at all. Usually it does affect me. It really sends me off. The tears, the crying, the pressure, it's all there. But since I come back from my holiday, it's like it's not happening. I'm not saying I don't cry. There are times I cry. At times I see Tigger's photo and I look at him and I remember where he is and why he is no longer with me. I know a while back I thought it'd be nice to have a cat. But I thought, no, the place is not big enough for a cat. I know you don't need a big place, but then I thought maybe a budgie. Even looked at budgie's cages and everything. Then I realised my places can get too hot, but then again I haven't got a designated area where I could sit a budgie. And that's it. And if I did go away, who would look after budgie? The same with the cat. If I went away, I'd have to take the cat to... But then again, I know I could never have another cat. It's okay, Garfield, because it wouldn't be Tigger. Would it? No. Tigger's happy in his new home. He is coming up to... It'll be... Let me see. No, he'll be 9 next month. I remember the first night here, I was sitting in this chair in the lounge room. Then all of a sudden come to me as thinking, I left Tigger behind. Even though I hadn't had him for a few months, I sat down and said, I just thought I had left Tigger behind. So that's me. What's going on? I don't know where I'm at the moment. It was there. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. I'll be trying to search for more. Try to actually circulate my subscribers who I subscribe to. Because there's so many channels out there. So if you've got a good channel you like to watch, Reborn channel, pop it in the comments when you comment, or just put a link to it. And if I'm not subscribed to it, I'll nick over there and I will subscribe to it and I will let them know that you sent me. I do watch other videos. There's one video I've been watching. It's about this girl does puzzles. She does a video a week. And the other day, she actually, well, I don't know when the video was taken, but I watched it the other day where she actually asked this company to send it 10 puzzles of the same puzzle. I think they had 100 pieces. So what she was going to do, these 10 jigsaw puzzles at once. Yes, at once. Because they're all the same, all the pieces would be the same. So, and she's, because probably every puzzle will be cut differently. And she was going, when she did them, got them all together. And she was going to donate them somewhere to anyone who wants to do puzzles. I don't know. I do jigsaw puzzles, but I do it on my tablet. It doesn't cost me anything. It's less room. And I enjoy doing that. Oh. I play games on my tablet. I think I've showed you. Another one I found, you usually find them in books where you've got letters and it's like you've got to put the words, letters. I'm sorry, I can't remember what the name it is. It's not word search. It's a crossword thing. It's like a crossword, but you got to just find the letters where they go. It is good. So this is little May. She's sleeping. Now the next one. Oh, Jane and May, the ones they actually brought off Margaret, they were already made. Lottie, you all know, I actually brought that kit and sent it to Margaret. And it's the same with this one. I'll get to you later. It's the same with this one. I found the kit. I love the kit. I found the kit. And I sent it off to Margaret to create. She was the first baby that Margaret actually created for me. And she is the LeLou kit. I'll put in the description the kit name then like I'll put the LeLou kit by, I can't remember who created the kit, but I'll find it and I'll put it in the description, which I'll do every time I do a Sunday chat. And with my babies, I'll actually put the kit name, the artist name, all in the description so you know what the kit name is. Won't we? Yes. And she's a kit of Molly of Stephanie's channel, and I searched the net and I found one on eBay and got it posted from America. And Margaret did an amazing job. Red hair. She does an amazing job. She's now my go-to artist. There's another kit I want. It's a little, I think she's 16, 17 inches. And I'll just see what happens, how money-wise, because I've got to get another mattress. And I don't know when I'm going to get that, but I need to get that. I have got it for sale up at a couple of places. So far, people have looked, but no one else. But I'm sitting here and I feel myself shaking. Not really bad. I have this thing called essential tremors. It's actually been passed down from my father's side of the family. My great-grandmother had it. I can remember her head was going like this, always shaking all the time, always shaking. It's not just her head going, but also affected her voice. I can feel it. I can feel myself shaking. You think if I shake fast enough I'll lose some weight? No. But I know when my anxiety is playing up, it can get worse. Depends on how bad my anxiety is. But I'm so lucky with my anxiety, I don't have it all the time. It's just something when something pops up, something comes, like catching the bus. That's the only thing. If I'm going somewhere different, going somewhere new, when I was moving here, it kicked in something different. I know when I was going to go away, before I was planning to go away and everything, I could feel my anxiety then, because I hadn't been, must have been a couple of years since I've been away. And since I've been up north in a couple of years, the road up there now used to take 3.5 hours to get to Kingy. Now it's only 3 hours, but it took me 4 because I always stop at a place called Woodburn. It's about, I don't know how far it is now. Now it's an hour and a half north here, about an hour and a half. And I stop there and get some food. I get a nice ham and cheese sandwich and a drink, and I sit over on the other side of the road, and just sit in there and relax. At my halfway point, it's where I have a pit stop where I go. There's a loo there, so that is. It means going off the highway now, but that's okay because I know it's where I can get good food. I didn't know anywhere else along the road that I could get food, but I did find out on going further, there was a service centre up further, like a roadhouse thing, to sell food. But even still, I knew at Woodburn I would get good food, freshly made sandwiches, because I just wanted ham and cheese. They had pickles and tomato. I said, no, I don't want that. I just want ham and cheese, no butter, and absolutely beautiful, done fresh. It was a good holiday. I don't know when I'll be going up there again at this stage. Oh, you still got a nappy on. You still got a nappy on. Yeah. But I did enjoy my holiday. Here we go. How about this guy? This guy was in the video yesterday. If you haven't seen the video, you want to know who's coming? You ready? 1, 2, 3. No, it's not Garfield. Hey!
Off I go!
Oh!
Onward and upward! Super Grover must save the day!
Hey!
Greetings, it is I, Super Grover! As you know, I am a superhero. Have no fear, because Super Grover is here!
If you don't know, he is my very favourite Sesame Street character. Now we got the last one. You know who this one is. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, she's a heavy. She's heavy. Now this is Aggie, and she is the Cecilia kit by Seiben. I know that. Yeah. So, I'm stumped now. She went on the holiday with me. She had a good time, didn't you? We had a great time. What else do I want to talk about? I signed up to Netflix again. My sister said if I got a different email, I can still get my first month free. So I went and signed up, different email, different card, but the next day they must have recognised my name because they charged me. I thought that's okay. I've been binge watching. Excuse me. At the moment, I am watching Heartland. It is a beautiful, beautiful show. It's 13 seasons. I have watched it before, but I wasn't quite sure what season I had got up to. So I started all over again. Sometimes a bit boring, but then sometimes it's good because things I've actually forgotten and I'm watching again. It's really good. I did started watching Orange is the New Black because I actually had watched most of that before, but I couldn't remember what season I actually got up to. So I don't know if I'm going to continue watching that. I'll see what happens. Someone did tell me about this one called Alias Grace, I think it's called. I've actually started watching that, but I'm not quite sure how I'm going to go. It takes a bit getting into. You know, there's a movie with Mel Gibson where he can read women's minds, what women want. Now there's another one where is a woman, she can read men's minds. And that's called What Men Want, I think it is. Yeah, I'll probably watch that after. Imagine this. I think what I've seen, it's going to be so funny because hearing what men, it's raining. Yesterday was the first sunny day all day, and I got to take Lottie out for shopping, and which was good. I'll keep her in that outfit until I go to had to go for script and go over to see the chemist so they can see my new baby. Because when I went over the other week, they wondered what? Because it was overcast, and I don't like taking them out when it's raining. Do we? No, we don't want to get wet, do you? Look at that face. Look at that face. Hey? Look at that. Ah! She is a sweetie. You can't help but smile when you see that face. Ah. I've done it before and I'm going to do it again. First of all, to any artist who's watching out there, to any would-be artist who's want to start off and doing this, thank you so much for the work and the effort and the time is spent in making these babies. There's a lot of people don't realise the work that goes into these. It is amazing. It's not just the artists doing the work, but it's also the ones who create the products, who create the baby kit, like the ones who actually create the kit, who go through. I have no idea how they create the vinyl kits. I've actually seen how they create the silicone, but when it comes to vinyl, I have no idea because I cannot find a video anywhere to how they make this kit. Maybe I should contact Jade Warner. Maybe she knows of somewhere where to view it. Because we all know the time, because they got layers and layers and layers of paint. When I say layers and layers, it reminds me of Sarah Lee, layers upon layers upon layers, when she makes the apple pies. But they're amazing. everything that goes into creating these. There's the polyfill, there's the glass beads, there's the hair, the eyes, the glossy for the fingers. The hair is amazing. The body for them. And we all know the body. I can't say clothes because these clothes come from Target, or what they might have been from Kmart, but they are amazing. I know I've actually seen one other person actually thank everybody for making these creations, and I think it's something that we all should do, is to get around to thank these artists and these creators who just the kits and the glass beads and the ones who create the paints. I know there is heat set paints, there are air dried paints, and it is, the list goes on to all this. It is amazing. And without these beautiful works of art, we wouldn't be able to do what we are doing today. I know in the last couple of weeks, I was thinking about whether I want to get back into doing videos, or whether I just stop at doing my videos I did on the holidays. But then I thought about it. It's just like, it's a habit I've got now, and a habit I enjoy. Like I did my story time yesterday, because I haven't done for maybe 3 weeks or something. I had to get back into it again to get the rhythm going into reading aloud. We don't read aloud anymore. If we read, it's always in our mind. And reading aloud, reading the words that is on there, is something that we should get back in. Because I used to read. I mean, I've never read aloud. I think at school maybe I did something there, but otherwise, I don't think there's any place else where I actually read aloud. But I enjoy the story ones because of that. It gets me the chance to read aloud. And plus it's another video that I like doing. I like getting the books. At the moment, if you've seen yesterday, go and have a look. It's part of, Grover will give you a hit to what it is. Yeah, and I'm thoroughly back into it. I'll be doing this until whenever. As long as I've got babies in my home, I'll be doing videos. I know a lot of people like box openings. So yeah, I like box openings too. I like box openings. I like seeing people doing what they're doing. If it's a different video to anyone else has got, I like that. As I said, the story time is one. I know there are others who I think do story time. Not quite sure, but it's something I want to do, something different. Sunday chat. I don't think anyone. Mostly someone don't do chat as long as I do chat. It's at some sort of just getting something to talk about. I don't think I'm going much longer. I just want, maybe in the next week I'll think of more things. I should write them down. And I want to thank every one of my subscribers who continue to watch my videos. Those who comment, those who thumbs up, even those who thumbs down. You know, even thumbs down help the channel. I don't know how, but it does. It means someone actually watched the video. Because you all know one out there who so enjoys my videos that she always gives me a thumbs down, and I thank you for that. Thank you very much. So what are we going to do now? Who else we got to see? I know there's one person. Bye-bye. Lay there. I know there's one person you want to see. Happiness angel. Yay! Who else has got to come in? Kadum, 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 kadum. Can you see him? Here he is. Hello! It's been a long time. Oh, he was in yesterday's video. You know, he's always in my videos, in every video. So, thank you to everyone out there who's watching my videos. Thank you so much. I've said before, I'm not here for the numbers. I'm here to showcase my babies. I'm here to be a part of the Reborn community. I know some out there, they like the numbers, but doesn't worry me. That's one reason why I've cut off where when I log into my channel, I can't see my number count unless I go in and go to a certain part, but it doesn't worry me. I know I'll get a new subscriber when I get an email. So okay, I got another subscriber. Thank you. Gotta think. Have I got it? Yes. Yeah, I got another subscriber. The same one who's been doing for the last few months or something. She subscribes, then she unsubscribes, then next thing you know she subscribes again, which she's been doing this for she's done it about 6, maybe 7 times or something. I don't know what she's doing, but thank you for subscribing to my channel over and over again. You must like it because you keep coming back. Keep subscribing. Maybe you get sick of it, whatever, but you think, no, I'm going back there. I am going to subscribe again. Thank you so much for that. I do enjoy it and do appreciate that very much. I appreciate each and every one of my subscribers. And I think I might go because it's lunchtime and I want to get this video up. And what are we going to have for lunch today? Let me see. We have a frozen meal. You think so? Or a shake? We have a shake tonight, eh? Yeah, we'll have a shake tonight. So we will see you when we see you. Not quite sure when. It depends on what theme Thursday will be. I didn't do it last week because I couldn't find anything. I wasn't really... It's really... When you're sitting there, I've got to really get out and do more. And so we will see you in our next video, maybe Thursday. So everybody, bye-bye. Bye-bye. So everybody, goodbye from me. Goodbye from my babies. And take care, stay safe, and hugs to you all. Bye.